Alright, so we got that sound. We got desktop audio for all the pings and blings and dings and boops and coops and next thing you know we're gonna have what's his name from Spaceballs in here making noises. Alrighty, let's get this party started. Alright, let's update a few things. Alright, let's start with blue player. Beez pulling out Aden with a sniper. 2 naked shores. 2 mortars. ISF with Dell and Gideon. True ISF unit. Inferno. 2 more ISFs with O-Push and T-21Bs. 2 units of speeder bucks. 3 units of speeder bucks. And for Bob, we got the T-Series with improvised and comms relay. Maul, throw into the fray, tenacity, and push. B1 with E5S, B1 with E5S, B1 with the PK series, B1 with the EV med, B1 with an uplink, Magna Guards with RPS 6 and situational awareness, probe droids with a comm relay, and 2 spider droids with attack protocols, link targeting array, and ion blasters. Some speeder bikes could be in for a bad, bad time. But you know what they say, here at the 82nd Legion, it's drinking time. What's up, Krugar? Uh, I haven't even posted links on any of this yet, so it might help. Hey, Big King, what's up? Man, Shadow Collective's fun. I've got my stuff built. I definitely, I've got everything built, but I don't have it. I have not been able to get it all in paint yet. So we're playing a classic core box game of breakthrough major offensive clear conditions. There's no bounty. There's no secret mission that I'm aware of. Our smoke clouds are squares. It's kind of funny. And Beez getting a drop on a unit ISF up here on the top of this Zeta class shuttle. And with the ladders, it makes it an interesting playable piece of terrain. Without, that is just a giant block in the middle of the board. Checking to see where range 3 puts him up against him, lines up on that hill. Because Maul could infiltrate and drop. Now, I think Bob got the better board edge for himself. Uh, there wasn't much trash talk in the cats, with the cat between the cats this week. At least none that was visible, anyhow. I'm contemplating my fourth Shadow Collective box. Keyword is contemplating in fourth box. Which I think might be a touch overkill, but it would allow me to run just about any Pike or Black Sun skew. I could really care less about the fourth unit of Mandos. That was the original plan, was just to get two full. And then, in my opinion, the Black Sun wound up being a pretty good core unit out of the deal. So it's a cross between fleets, rebel troopers, and stormtroopers to the best of their ability. Beez dropping a unit. He's dropped a unit of shores. Now he's dropping a mortar. So the list I've got put together for tomorrow is kind of just a smattering of, let's put all of it on the table. I doubt it's going to work good together, but I just want to learn the units. Nah, man, definitely not. So we'll start with Bob because that's the side of the table we're on. It is T Series, improvised comms relay, Maul with throw push tenacity into the fray, two B1s with sniper rifles, a B1 with a worker series, B1 with a med droid, B1 with uplink, Magna Guard with a rocket launcher and situational. Uh, some probe droids. They're going to do probing type things. Two spiders with attack, ion, and LTAs. Tomorrow it's just a local play night for me. And for Beez, we have Auden with a sniper, two Shores naked as the day they was born, two Mortars also naked, one Inferno squad with Dell and Gideon, two ISF with a T-21B and no push, and three bikes also as they came off the assembly line. So with this being breakthrough, Bees just has to keep the bikes alive. Not yet, but I've seen screenshots. But I think I've said too much at that point. But I have seen screenshots. You know what? Curiosity's gonna kill the cat. Well, while these guys are deploying, I'm gonna take a look and see if I can find an image. I'll go ahead and spoil it. And yes, the screenshot was going to be this screenshot was taken with a potato. Uh, but because we can. We will. And there you go. It is being worked on, guys. It is being worked on. But you know what? Now that we've done a little spoilers there for the Shadow Collective in the mod, Bob throwing some B1s around. Making sure that they can do their chain thing. You know, B1s, chain gang. Yeah, it's fitting. Little banner in the old Cats and Hats Discord server. Nobody's calling favorites, but if Bob wins here, he could pass Floor in the yellow. All right, dropping Maul behind this interesting configuration of crates. We will see if we can get a post game in with these guys after the match this evening. Hopefully they use hopefully they use a clock. That would be awesome. I know the game got mixed up with between Luke and Beez to decide the top 16. and we lost clocks after about 45 minutes. Those mortars, they've got a decent little firing lane there. Pretty much pop the back of the board edge there, just about. And we're getting another Special Forces unit coming down here. Now, Beez could get really creative and hide some of these other ISF units over here and get a late game tack strike in on something that's still hiding. Or it would make them all chase them down. Well, poor U-Wing. Bishton didn't make it. No, that was not the spicy part of that game. Oh, the classics. I finally uploaded that one to YouTube. It's good until the 3 hour mark. Or 3+ hours. Yeah, but everybody in these late night games, which truly I love, this new job where I'm starting off at 8 o'clock in the morning, I got to be up at 6. I don't, it just, going to bed at 2 a.m. just makes it not fun. But I do it and I continue to do it. Krugar, you still got the timestamps, the good timestamps from that video? Because that's a classic of what not to do in Legion, is what that becomes. Mistakes were made. Hey, looks like a Gazonia or Exconia is going to be hopping in with us here for a little bit. I think it's one that we just kind of let die. First Ion Spider is down. So, Ion Spider's most busted unit in Legion right now. Thoughts, opinions? Am I wrong? Am I right? Is it worthwhile? I own 3, so I'm part of the problem. Own 3, have yet to table a single one of them. Every time I've been against an Ion, I've been able to manage to effectively ignore it. Magnas, on the other hand, I agree. They're rough once they're dodged up. I got my bus complete. Yeah. Ugh. I went against, in 2 weeks, I'd went against a 6 HH-12 list and then a 6 Rebel Trooper Ion list. And I'm playing double bust, double FD cannons. Fleets and vets to taste with an officer. It never, those games didn't end well. I never could get enough damage dealt early to capitalize on the swing. Yeah, armor's good right now, but I think the Ion needs to at least be priced same as the most expensive weapon of the three. Yeah. Range 4 Ion's bad anyway. Well, let's get some paint on a unit of Black Sun and a unit of Pikes. Contrast for the win. You know, that might be pretty simple and easy fix for it for sure. Yeah, precise. I think the keyword could use a revisit. All right, Beez dropping first unit of box. Would play music, but the copyright strikes hurt. And another unit of B1's going down for Bob on the other side here. Looks like there's about to be another unit of speeder bikes hit the battlefield. And with the Obi-Wan series, we're going to get another clamoring for Obi-Wan for Rebels. I'm calling my shot here. And I just knocked a bottle of contrast paint over. Son of a... Pour one out. We're about to go on to Quickie Paint 101. I will be back in just one moment. We can pour one out for my fellow friend and now currently mostly empty bottle of Contrast Leviathan Blue. Pour one out for my old friend, new old friend. And now I'm a Smurf. And the last spider hitting the board for Bob. And it looks like everything is down for Beez. And we're getting ready for command cards. And clocks are up. That's a welcome relief. Want to thank everybody that's hanging out with us this evening. All right, command cards are a push from Bob and assault from Beez. Bob up first. So what we got going on here? Goes to the stack, pulls operative mall. I think. Did he go to the stack here or are we still issuing orders? All right. Getting the B1 chain rolling. Yeah. It seems like I've had more than my fair share of those here recently. So I'm not sure if they're going to do the toilet bowl or what here. Because Beez has got a good chunk of his army just grouped up over here in this thing over here. One unit of special forces up top to kind of probably get a tac strike off on something. Bob looks like he's going for a core unit. So we got a shot going into some ISF. You know what? Guess it'd help if we got the dice tray pulled up here. Yeah, apparently loot games wind up coming down to knockdown dragouts. Let's see here. Beez had to make one save and made it. ISF with a Alright, Beez cracking back with Inferno Squad into some B1 battle droids. 2 crits, 6 hits. Oh my god, that's insane. I think you just spend an aim and turn that 9th die over to a hit. -1 for cover. Take 6. I think that's everybody but the unit leader out of that squad. Yep. So that's a unit of battle droids that is now activating. Going for a rally, fails. Doesn't care. He just watched what happened to his comrades. He is running away. Running far, running fast. Yeah, that was a medic squad. That's huge. Uh, push versus assault. Beez had assault. Bob had push. Uh, you've missed Bob. Take a shot into some ISF, and some ISF just about murder a squad of B1s. Yeah, using a repair on a battle droid versus the spotters that probably need it. Anybody remember the command to turn on dice tray? I can't seem to find it in my notes. Where is this at? Hey! Alright, so we got, looks like a spider droid taking a shot here. Landing 3. Ion in a bike. Killing a bike. Ion token on the other. And with that shot, it is back to Beez. Appreciate it, Krugar. I found it, finally. And I may have killed a brush with that. May have killed a brush with that contrast paint spill. Because I forgot to clean it out. Alright, Beez bringing out a unit of box. Looks like they're lining up to get a shot onto a spotter. Potentially this yellow one here that's already gone. Double rainbow into light cover. Armor 3. Bunch of impact. Kind of curious to see what the chat is. Because they're both talking something here. It could be a no cover shot. Beez going after the center to center no cover shot. I dig it. No mercy, the man said. No mercy. And going after a spotter. Going after the orange spotter. And B is maybe looking at wiping this other dude off, the Lone Ranger, off the battlefield. It's kind of a trade down in points, potentially. I don't think the range is there off the speeder box, so that's another move. and then you're sacrificing the bikes for. I can't justify what he's about to do unless he absolutely has to have the range to get to something. Come on, Beez, hold that measurement tool up just a little bit longer. Give us all a look to see. So it looks like it was 4. What's the impact on the bikes? Impact 1, impact 2. So it should have been 3. And we got the spider moving up to shoot at the purple squad of bikes here. 1 hit, 1 crit, 2 surge. Rerolls into 1 hit, 2 crits. Or 1 crit, 2 hits. And another dead speeder bike for Beez. And an ion token. So each of those single bike units are down to 1 bike each. Beez might have got a little aggressive with the bikes early. Of course, the range 4 ion spotters don't help the bikes any. Really gonna double time those guys out to their death? Bob bringing out a unit of Magna Guards. They looking to graduate from FSU. So they're going to take and put a shot into these ISF over here. Heavy cover. Rocket deals a suppression. Yep, it is major offensive. Breakthrough major clear, aka almost core box battle. Now that I think about it, I don't recall updating that. everything should be up to date on the stream. No, that's my fault. I got player names updated and then totally forgot to update everything else. So there's 3 observation tokens on this unit of box that Beez has sent out to lead the pack. Beez going to pull out Iden's token here. And where's she running off to? Oh, is she gonna go confront Maul? She must confront Maul. So move standby out of Iden. So I don't guess any wounds was dealt to that spider. Magna with a dodge. T-Series passed out some tokens and said, I'm good. And we're going to bring a mortar out. Move standby. Yep. The last game I cast had Beez as a red player. Bob getting ready to fire up some of the B1 battle droid army. Just regular T-Series. With what Bob's got built, a super attack would be insane, but I think you lose an activation for it. Alright, Beez bringing out the unit. The boys up here on top of the Zeta shuttle. You know, I would probably consider picking off these probe droids right here. They're not a critical unit, but they're kind of fast, and agile, and can hide easy. Oh, but they got the small keywords so they can't be shot. But, you know what? Going after another unit of B1s. Which squad is this? That looks like a sniper squad. 2 hits, 2 surges. 2 blanks. 2 dead droids. And hopefully Bob remembers to put a suppression out on his dudes. Now, I definitely expect some tighter, cleaner play out of Beez versus the last game that we seen. Alright, B1's looking like they're getting ready to take a shot into some bikes. Trying to get a slightly better cohesion to get the shot. Six white for one hit, one crit. Beez gonna throw that white die and all its anger on defense. See what we get. Round and round it go. Nope. Spin a name, didn't get anywhere with it. One observe token gone. Two wounds onto a bike. Okay, so it's a dead bike with a wound on the unit leader. Where are they keeping wound tokens at? I didn't even realize that bike had tokens on it. So Beez has lost half of his bikes so far. Alright, and he's going to put a shot over into the yellow ion spider, or, well, red spider. Red spider's in the open. Single rainbow. Impact one. Really looking for crits here. Does not get it. Surge to hit, impact one. Armor. Nope. Spider takes a wound. Alright, Bob. Bringing the red squad out and around where they won't get shot at a second time. Back to Beez with the bike number 3, aka purple. And see what happens next here. He's dealing with an ion token. I don't think he's going to get a coverless shot no matter what he does here. One crit. Well, that's 4 wounds into the spot of red spider droid there, or 3. 3, yeah, 3 wounds on the spider. Maul, now this is where he gets to have fun. And got a mortar with a standby that got triggered. Maul triggers a standby, the mortar shoots the spider. Kinda dirty. Will the Iden standby trigger pop there? Uh, I'd stand by his range too. The mortar is the only thing with range 3 that I'm aware of. Outside of E-Web and FDs. So my last FD cannon got painted up like a Domino's pizza box. In the front of it looks like a pepperoni pizza. Yeah, I could see the Overwatch there. Saber throw into a bike for a full house. You know what? I cannot hear you.
Zirconia, hello. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, sir.
Nice, nice. Turn
And
2? Oh, turn 3. Oh,
turn
turn 1.
one,
Turn 2.
turn one.
Yeah, nice.
So let me go in here and adjust this just a touch. Interesting game so far.
Yeah, I did see the Infernal squad with a mortar blow up a B1 just down to the unit leader. It was a pretty nasty start.
It was.
Particularly when it's your medic.
Yeah. But that B1 had it coming to him. It deserved it. All right.
Oh, I see a lot of bikes have gone down. It's a bit
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah. Beez has lost half. Ooh, he's lost a full squad of box and half of the other two.
Yeah, Beez definitely looks like he's on the back foot in terms of what's left his
What's
board edge.
what's dead? We got a tech strike versus at last. B's going to try and tech strike Maul off the board. I think it's possible. Honestly, I really do right here. But Maul goes first, so he probably winds up trapped in some kind of melee.
Maybe he pops down and he jumps back over this U-wing, so he's relatively hidden.
Yeah.
So he comes in for a throw and then hides. We'll see. He's definitely going first.
Yep.
He has taken the wound, so yeah, looks like he might go for a throw onto maybe just clean up a bike.
Yeah. I think with the bikes being the most mobile thing in Bees' list right now, yeah.
And then he is going to risk this ISF blue one. Looks like they'll be able to probably double move and punish Maul for it, but I don't think they're going to one-shot him because that looks like the only real threat Maul will have.
After that, yeah. Maul doesn't have jump though.
Ah, he's got jump on, doesn't he? Or is this 2? Height 1.
That's one.
Yeah, Maul's
Oh,
got jump on.
oh, he does have jump one. For some weird reason, I thought Maul didn't have jump.
Yeah. He's really good at jumping down little vats, I hear. He doesn't even need his legs to do that.
Oh, I want to feel. I'm kind of curious to which Ugnaught found the legs.
And what did he do with him? Is there just an Ugnaught somewhere with a pair of legs petrified legs on the board wall?
Right?
I'd imagine they'd be pickled or something. Might taste interesting. Zabrak sounds quite exotic. I think they'd have a nice taste to that meat.
Right? So, I wonder, did he just say abort with Maul? And
He does have 3 actions, so maybe he said I'm going to move here. I saw some movement ranges coming out. Maybe he declared the attack and just hasn't rolled it, or is
maybe
he got move standby? I don't think that's very good.
no.
He's trying to get the ISF in the open. I think that's what he's trying to do. So
That
he's going to
makes
move,
sense.
jump over, and try and put ISF in the open, which looks pretty doable. Well, they're going to be light cover due to the suppression.
Yep.
So touch them at range 2, and probably be relatively safe. How did your Invader League go, Captain?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
I didn't go very well. I decided I wanted to play. I wanted to play Tac Strike Death Troopers instead of Tac Strike ISF,
Yeah.
and
With
it didn't end well. So
fair enough.
triple Death Troopers is kind of fun, or was it no, it was triple because I didn't put quad together for that, but it was interesting. I don't do good on TTS. I do better on real tables.
Fair enough.
So I sign up for Invader League because the rest of my team does.
Nice, nice. Definitely a time-consuming move when you've got a maul, but I guess most of the other B1s are pretty ABC in terms of what they're looking to achieve.
Yeah, I mean I took 12 act stat, 8, 12 act stat tank T series to Cherokee Open. That was an interesting day because I literally started drinking at 9:30 in the morning.
One of the Aussies went over there, Courtney, I think, to Cherokee
Yeah,
Open.
I played him on Friday when we got on Friday,
Oh, nice. All
and
right.
we had a killer game in game 2 of the skirmish event. So ISF looks like they're fixing to have to make 4 saves,
Yep.
and they got 3 out of the 4. Lose it, dude.
Do they not have light cover from the suppression? I don't know how that's working. But
Uh,
yeah, at the moment it looks like he's losing
looks like he's
3.
losing a dude.
Yep. He's scoped
Lo-
it to take a heavy weapon out, I think.
yeah, that's
Yeah, if you get down to his angle.
yep.
So he would have ignored the terrain piece he was touching. I don't know, I see a suppression there, but
Yeah,
maybe they put it on early.
no, because that unit had 2 suppression on it
Yeah.
at the end of the round, and then cleanup brought it down to 1.
Called the pressures of Invader League.
Right. Uh, that squad would have only had 1 suppression, and it went away. Right. There just wasn't cover pulled out of the saber throw over here due
Yeah.
to suppression. Uh,
And even if he rolled the, if he took the blank out of his dice. Oh, he had a surge, didn't he?
he did.
Yeah.
Didn't spend it because of the Maul's Pierce.
Yeah.
Because Pierce 2. He was losing 3 no matter what he done right there, I think.
Yeah.
Auden measuring up to see what's in range.
What config is she rocking? She has got a TL50 repeater.
Well, they got flipped.
3 wounds on that spider droid, so she could have the potential to blow it up here.
Which would be huge.
Yep.
But
Is she going to get it in one move? It just puts her in a pretty open spot to get that shot.
yeah. Is Beez going to be aggressive? Token
He's your
stack.
teammate. Yep.
I've called enough of his games that you'd figure it out. This is one of the most aggressive I have seen him yet.
He probably knows he has to answer having just lost those special forces.
Yep.
All right, well, this will be a double aimed. It looks like it was a quick thinking move. Let's see. And he's going to coordinate in a mortar. Of course. Get those extra dice. Get the crit. Surge crit. Oh, it was a terrible rollout.
That was atrocious. Spend an aim.
Yeah, do you spend 2 aims to make it 5 hits? It's only impact 1.
Armor 3.
Yeah. I think you have to roll the white dice here.
I think you roll whites and then convert a crit.
Yeah.
Or you
He
spend it
can
and get 2 crits.
he can guarantee to get 3 crits. Oh, he does. Yep. So he converted 2 to crits and let the impact do the work on another dice for 3 crits, and the spider fails all 3.
Yep. 1 spider down. 1 to go. Another B1 and a T-Series show. Special Forces. Looks like we got some Magna Guard coming up here. For Bob.
Yep. Do they just want to shoot a rocket at a bike, or do they want to?
Try and clean up the rest of that squad. So I might try and make Worlds next year.
Oh, nice! I've booked my ticket over there, so I'll be attending.
Unless I manage to win an invite between now and then. When they was
I'm
passing
hoping.
when they was passing them out like candy in our area, the best I could do was 1 spot out of an invite 4 different times.
I think I got one in 2020 is when I got mine, so I think it's still valid. They emailed me.
Well, that's good. That's good. At least they're
Yeah.
thinking about you. Yeah, Krugar, I'm gonna try and go. Even if I have to sweet talk friends into letting me be a judge.
Alright, so it looks like it's just a rocket shot getting popped into a bike.
For 1,
Nope, because it'll
goes
be
way to
light
cover.
cover. And they took a dodge
I've got a
with their
32
retinue.
man event coming up at the end or in October, the 22nd and 23rd. At the Chattanooga Comic Con.
Nice. Ooh, this is aggressive here. They don't have a shot at the moment, so they're double moving forward. Oh, sorry, they do have a few shots. 1, 2, 3 on those range bands.
You found a way to use range bands as a spectator?
We're not allowed to. We're you have to be the black color because we're
Yeah.
grey. They won't let us.
Yeah.
And the players would see what we're looking at, which
Gotcha.
would be funny. Ooh, this is very aggressive. Is he going to try and pop off the probe droids?
Can
Or
he?
is he going to... if he coheres a model as far forward as possible, maybe? Seems like a terrible move.
You know, I can agree with you on that. How many more does Beez feel like he feels like he's on the back foot, and
Oh,
because he's on the
no.
back foot, he's getting more aggressive?
Yeah, well, it looks like he's targeting the spider. I think he knows this is his best chance to remove spider droids.
Yeah,
And
especially
then
with
he's...
O push and two aims should be, or O push and
Yeah, 3 aims it'll be.
three aims. Yeah,
Can he get another mortar in this shot? I don't think so.
no,
Nah,
no.
yeah.
The other mortar doesn't have a shot. Fighting the old stairs.
He's leaving himself pretty out there. It's definitely a lot of return fire.
Yeah, but one suppression gives him heavy cover.
Yeah.
And how many dead bodies?
So an uninjured spider, copping the full boat. Ooh,
Oh,
again.
oh. If I was bees, I'd burn my dice.
So he is currently achieving nothing, but anything now will be a wound.
Yeah, but do you chance it? Do you just convert one to crit here?
Yeah, you can make it roll 2, or you can run the risk. He's running the risk. Okay.
He got one.
So now he rolls a black and a white. Now I think he's going to try and go for the double hit. Oh, and the greed does not pay off.
No.
Spider takes 1. Oof, and it saves.
Saves.
Just a spite.
Insult to injury. And that's been my experience with Tax Strike more often than not. That exact scenario right there. 3 aim tokens, and I got nothing to show for it at the end of the day. Bees pulling out a unit of bikes, or a bike, because his cohort's dead.
Yep.
Or
Looks like
spider shooting at a
yeah,
bike.
spider shooting at a bike.
3 down to 2. Bike takes 1.
Oof, that's not nice for that bike. That bike is going to have to. I mean, I'm not sure what they've defined the trees as, but at the moment they are impassable for a repulsor vehicle. So if he's losing an action, he might have to pivot compulsory. That
Yeah.
bike might not get a shot because it definitely looks like it's too close to get the bevel and move around the tree.
Yep.
But I mean, that's what happens to speeder bikes, isn't it? We all saw what happened on Endor. Their
Yeah.
biggest nemesis was trees.
Yeah. The rebels were. They had the rebels covered, but they just couldn't dodge the tree. You know, they needed to go see what's his name from Dodgeball. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. If you can dodge a laser, you can dodge a tree.
All right, so he is committing. He wants to kill this spider.
Yeah, yeah, that he does. He wants to make sure that it blows up in style. And I don't disagree with this decision because that spider is just going to continue to wreak havoc on his army.
Oof, a little bit better. They do not have surge to crit though, do they?
They don't have surge to crit, but
Yeah, he just rolls it out into 4 crits. Spider saves 2. Takes 2. So, what parts of the state are you from?
I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yeah. And are all the cats in the hats from that area, or you guys are all over the shop?
Me and Beez are the two closest together. He's out of Asheville, North Carolina. Actually, um, Florf, he's out of Texas, and then I've got two in Canada with Bob and Paper Towel.
Fair enough.
And our alternate used to be IGD8. I've seen him in chat once or twice as of late. Uh, he was with us for our first championship.
First of many.
Yeah, we're the only multi-time champs of the Yavin Base Team League.
Ah, nice. We got I forgot the name of my. Oh, the Bush Pigs. We got promoted this year, so I think we're in the top one.
Cool. Stabcast Ryan's a local to me.
Ah, yep. Yeah, we've got. I think we've got Ryan is our Stabcast member in our Bush Pigs.
Yep.
All right, let's see what this bike does. Does he crash into a tree?
Hold on. You know what? Shoot, compulsory crash, kill the bike. I mean, I think it dies here no matter what. It depends on how this is.
Yeah,
This is
they haven't
between
agreed.
them.
Yeah, they may have agreed that impassable was a bit of a silly rule.
Either that, or they was just kind of taking a look. I don't know that the bikes get the kill on the spider here unless they just natty out.
What's that? The spider's on 2 wounds, so yeah.
I mean, both these bikes need to natty crit themselves to victory. You know what they say? If you roll crits, the rest will take care of itself.
There is a potentially horrible situation where they do 2 more wounds to the spider. The spider has gone this turn. I was going to say because that spider moving 4 times could hit a lot of things with a self-destruct, but it has gone this turn, so
Yeah.
that plays.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
right.
Bees is going to speed one out,
Yeah,
and
gets the
then
bevel.
compulsory over here behind these crates.
Ooh, in my game, I had to learn that these crates aren't that line of sight blocking. Because if you actually get down to the level, you can see right through them pretty easily. So I think this bike's not having a fun time, no matter where it goes.
No, it's not.
And being breakthrough, I dare say it's going to be
I dare say it lives to see the
yeah.
end of the match.
Oof, and his cohesion might be a little bit funky. He might end up displacing. Maybe he doesn't mind a displacement for a bit of cover.
Depends on what you're displacing, honestly.
Yeah.
Because if you're displacing Aiden, if I'm the opponent, I'm bringing her further
Yeah.
forward.
No, looks like he left a lovely spot. He knew that bike was going there.
Yeah. Alrighty. So that was the third ion token of the game that's been used. And with my
That spider shot recovered, didn't it? It'll be able to iron next turn. Oh no, it is tapped.
contrast paint spill earlier, I have now ruined a pair of shoes to go along with my desk and a paintbrush and a bottle of contrast paint.
What color was it that went?
Uh, Levedon blue.
Not important, that one.
No, but I literally bought it to do a unit of models with.
Ah, yeah, I saw there was a whole new. I do love my contrast. There's like a 20 or 30 new contrast colors just came out.
There's a couple of them I'm really looking forward to, especially some of the pinks and purples.
Yeah, nice.
Because I do I've done a pink and white polka dot uh, speeder bus. So,
Ah, yes, yes, yes. I remember you showed me that one.
and it is Sweet Tooth.
Nice. Will it be able to go vertical? And like, you thought I just had a bus. I now have a it now has a lot more guns when it goes vertical.
I'm replacing the quad laser cannon with a replica Sweet Tooth head,
Nice.
and I've painted the driver up on the inside up as Sweet Tooth.
Nice.
And I've seen in the Discord chat and the hobby like, hey, who's put lights in an AA5? And I couldn't help myself because that was the first Legion vehicle I've lit up like a Christmas tree.
Nice.
And
That mole is looking menacing, isn't he?
yeah, I think Maul starts cutting stuff up. This game might be over fairly quick.
It's just not a dice pool to deal with him, really.
No, there's not enough dice pulls left to deal with him. And it looks like Beez is trying to get set up for some fire support goodness next turn, just so he can have an attempt at a decent dice pool to do something with.
Yep. I imagine he's got coordinated fire in the back of his mind.
Next,
Oh, he doesn't have it. No, he's got assault. So
yeah,
push maybe.
possibly push, giving orders to both mortars.
Yeah, and you could get the infernal squad to
Well,
do that.
actually,
Coordinate.
it would be orders to shores who give them to mortars.
Yeah, and you could give an order to is it Dell who passes it on?
Yeah, Dell's another one with coordinate.
Yeah.
If you need the Inferno squad to go first. So Bob is definitely playing it safe, and it looks like he's going to use this Ewing to keep a whole bunch of stuff hidden and sneak into the end zone at the end.
Major offensive. Yeah.
Man, I finished fifth on a tie dice roll at Atlanta back in 2019 in the very first round of regionals, and I played a list called Middle Management.
Yeah. Krennic and Viz.
Yes,
Yeah,
and,
I used to run that.
and then my kid took a variant of it here recently. He was playing 13 Act Middle Management, which has snipers and e-webs. And I've played it. It's interesting, but to me, it ain't got no teeth. It's got a whole bunch of nibbles, but it ain't got nothing that'll rip somebody apart. One crit, two surges, so two
Two crits.
crits
Yep.
into the speeder
He does
bike.
have he's spending his observe tokens, didn't get any extra. And the bike says not today. What are
So
these B1s back here got? Still got a sniper squad? I know they've gone. A naked B1 and a medic B1. Oh, well, I guess that spider's getting another wound taken off it.
yep. I'm down to needing to play clones to play all four factions in as many months at a tournament. It seems like I'm the only droid or rebel player in my area at times. So
Lots of Yodas running around in Tennessee, are there?
there's a fair bit of Yodas running around in Tennessee. Fair bit of Yodas and a fair bit of stormtroopers. Invader. I got one triple ISF player. He don't get to come out very often. New kid. Uh, I got another guy that is strictly Empire and clones. Been trying to talk him into getting back out as of late, and he hasn't been able to. And then I've got a new group that's been coming out, but they're all clones or Empire players.
I might be trying to yeet a T series here.
I mean, yeeting the direct keyword is a pretty good idea, but it's going to take 2 shots to yeet the T series with that guy.
Correct. Or he's got a pretty good chance to make the spider droid roll at least 1 dice with his impact 1 keyword.
Clock management between them's pretty close. I have to give them that. Because it's just under an hour for Bob and just over an hour for Beez.
Maybe a world exists where he can shoot the T series, and then he can double move his ISF to also shoot the T series and hope for a double crit. Is there a judge they've asked for? I'll just say ping
Uh, well,
judge channel, I think is the correct call there. Do we have a judge watching?
yeah, actually.
We do. Kruger?
Well, depends on if Krugar is available or not.
He has been posting in the chat. Maybe they're going to ask about line of sight. I wonder what to. Maybe the Magnus? Kruger is not a judge. Alright, well, we saw a shot. Looks like it was a shot into either the probe droids or the B1s. Looks like the probe droids.
T series took a shot. Something saved out of it.
Yep, bike saved the shot.
Well, maybe that tag I made on Discord it was needed. Maybe not.
So the ISF do clear, so they will have 2 activations. Sadly, only rolling 2 black dice.
Uh,
That'll be a triple aimed 2 black dice into. Looks like he's going to try and remove the probe droids. Yep, there you go. There's your 2 crits. Removes 1. aim shot into the bike for 2 from B1s.
And
This
okay,
bike's, yeah,
that
this
bike
bike's moving.
is got some kind of armor plating on it that it shouldn't have because it has saved itself out of death now twice.
Yes.
All right. So B's looking for he's gonna drop his shore troopers off at.
Yep. Don't think they'll have any shots, so it'll just be moving up into position. Here, the table edge he's on has a much better advance to the middle, I'd find. It's a
Or
lot less open.
the other table edge is you come around the back of the U-wing, depending on your
Yeah.
deployment.
That's still a lot of moves, I think, to go behind the U-wing 2 score breakthrough. I'd say it's maybe 6 to 8 moves.
Yeah, I mean, but from the looks of it, a bunch of double moving will get him there pretty safely at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like there's a crossing of the armies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus how many Imperials are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the Imperials do have a bit of an activation advantage for the if they both stop shooting at each other. But there is a Darth Maul who can definitely do some work. I dare say we see a last from Darth Maul in turn 3, into a first in turn 4, and the chopping begins.
Yeah, once Maul gets into the fight, I believe it changes this game tremendously. But Maul, it looks like Beez is doing everything he can to run away from Maul.
Yep. What is Maul rocking? Push. Yeah. Push tenacity. Throw into the fray. Well, looks like we're wrapped up on turn 2. You want to make a prediction for command cards?
Beez, probably Iden's 1 pip.
Yeah. No, I
Uh,
think push. I think push from Beez to get the mortar shots in. This is the
and,
turn to get your mortar shots in.
and then we probably see airstrike out of the T series.
Yeah, that's definitely a. Yep.
Airstrike has a couple of good juicy targets.
Yep.
Mainly this commander mortar right here.
I'd even say the teal ISF. So we'll be in the open.
Yep. All right, let's see who's right. Mechanized,
Mechanized.
pin,
Okay.
and pin down.
Pin. Oh wow! I didn't expect that to be in the deck.
Well, with triple bikes, it makes sense.
So I think he can give himself full order control here and just have them all in the stack.
Should be able
Oh no,
to.
because he'll have 2 special forces.
Pretty much order control.
Ding 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 ding.
Because,
Maybe the probes can bounce close enough to bounce them all. Or you can just mechanize incursion. That'll there you are.
yeah.
Easy bounce there. Yeah, so he just leaves himself with the special forces in the stack. Nice, nice. Okay, so he wanted the 1 pip. What's the 1 pip play he sees? The Magnas don't really have something to charge into, unless they want to absolutely murder a bike, but I don't think that's really optimal.
No, no, I can agree with you on it not being optimal at the moment.
think that bike's very dead. It's just whether it gets another shot off or not.
Yeah. And the Magnus taking the aim off of Retinue, I guess? Or did he take
Yes,
an aim?
okay. Yep, he has taken a name. So maybe he wants to take a shot with the Magnus. He could probably get range 2 on quite a few targets. Yep. What are they going to look to? Oh, they're going the safe route. Maybe they just want to blow the crap out of that. Oh, no.
Location, location, location.
Yes.
Bob looking for the right location. And I think as we go between rounds 3 and 4, I'll share that screenshot from that I shared earlier one more time. But Shadow Collective is coming to TTS.
Very exciting.
I captured this screenshot with a potato from 50 miles away. Uh, you know,
Snuck into the developer's house, did you?
yes, I did.
All right, so it looks like he just wants to kill the bike. Play it safe.
2-4 going into the bike. Dead bike.
This bike, no, he's
Oh,
good.
it's still
He's,
sitting at
he's
1.
still sitting at 1. That's that wound belongs to the spider.
Oh, man.
All right, the bike's going. What's the bike going to pin down? Oh, can the bike move to touch the barricade and then shoot the probes? It wouldn't be aim though. Maybe you can try and knock off the probe activation.
That would be an interesting one for sure.
Oh,
Nah,
is
nah.
is he going to
Surely,
two black dice?
is he about to holster this
Yep,
spider droid?
he is holstering the spider droid.
And force AI.
I,
And now he's going to try and get that bike out of Dodge. And I don't think this bike lives.
there's a spot the way he's going where maybe it's hiding behind these rocks because he's going to get 2 moves. Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe spot behind those rocks.
Might be.
And the way everything else is moving, they're not going to be able to cohere outwards. Because it is a 1 wound bike, so literally anything on it could kill it.
Looks like they're forgetting to swap the clock between players every once in a while.
Out of the parcel. Oh,
I meant to do a TTS video over the do's and don'ts of how to play of model placement on TTS versus real life. Because there is multiple situations of if it fits, it sits in TTS, and if you was to do it fits and sits in real life, you're picking up a model out of off the table.
yeah. Yep.
And I don't know that it made that big a difference in the game that was being played the other night, but it made a difference.
Yeah, okay. Which game was that?
It would have been Luke versus Beez
Yep.
because there was just a lot of angles and stuff. I'm like, that ain't gonna sit there in real life. I've played enough speeder bikes to realize that they're a little top heavy. And I want to find the guy that created the flight stands for the Staps.
Yep.
And
And shoot him.
no, no. I just wish for him to have to use them.
Yeah, they're annoying.
It's about like the GM engineer that or the Toyota engineer that thought it was a great idea to put the oil filter on top of a motor, upside down. I want to find that guy, and I do want to wring his neck. But that's just the old auto mechanic in me.
Alright, looks like we're going to see some E5S shots. What does he want to shoot here?
Probably
He can
go.
try and...
You
Yeah,
probably
the
go
purple
after the
bike.
bike, the purple
Yeah.
bike. Yeah.
I guess holstering the spider got rid of the order on the spider.
Yeah, that was the whole reason to holster the spider there,
Yeah.
which force triggers AI and
Yeah, those things are terrible on AI, aren't they? AI aim,
yeah,
but
AI aim.
it's tapped, so it won't be shooting this turn.
Nope. Looks like they're going to take a pop shot into Iden.
Yep, hiding in the open.
1-1-1. 2 crits coming in. Iden looks like she took 2 there.
What's Iden rolling white dice? Oh no, he shot the bike. Shot the bike.
Oh, never mind. That red line's been weird.
Yeah, definitely was going to Iden on my screen too. I'm gonna disappear momentarily, and I'll be back.
Alrighty. So Beez pulling out a core token, grabbing a unit of shores. To the shores we go. The beaches of Scarif wasn't enough. And does Beez get a 4 black shot into some probe droids? Crafty cohesion to get the shot on the probes for the kill. But there's still a lot of stuff over there that hasn't went yet. So he's going to put them into the B1 squad in the back. Kind of the guys that's going to be left to defend here. Because either that or they're double moving the rest of the game. Full house. 2 dead droids. 1 slightly weakened B1 squad. And we got some probe droids getting ready to do probe droid things. Double move probes. So Beez getting that unit of ISF out of dodge before Maul can do something about them. And Beez has just about cleared that corner out that he had started with. Bob bringing a unit of B1s out of the back lines. Doing some double move action with them. B is getting a unit of ISF hidden there. Looks like a single move shoot. And I do think that Beez needs to clean another activation or two up off the board of Bob's. Yep, ISF move shoot into the B1 squad that he shot at just a moment ago. Eight pack for 5 down to 3. Bob loses 3 models out of that squad. Now Bob's going to take and run with those guys, get them out of there. Speed 1 over the wall to keep them safe. Speed 2 in front of the spider for speed. Double move activation out of those guys, get them out of dodge. I think there's a small question about the amount of suppression on that unit of battle droids and if that double move was legal. They're not panicked, but they did have suppression on it equal to the leader's courage. Core unit out of the stack. And is this going to be double move out of them? It looks like a move, cohere, shoot spider. Four black, range 3. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, well, nobody knows. Alright, spider token comes out of the bag. Takes an aim. Probably. Oh, it doesn't get to do anything because the gun is not up. What are the act counts? Beez is down 2 full acts at the moment. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beez has 11 acts to looks like it's 11 to 11, and both players are down 2 full squads of some shape, form, or fashion. Bob is down a unit of B1s with a med droid and a spotter. Beez is down 2 units of box. So it is 9 to 9, and Spider Droid took a recover action for its second action just a moment ago. Beez has to keep his bike alive till the end of the game. And even then, I think Beez is down on points destroyed, bikes versus droids. Let's see here. 36, 40, 50, 52. 107, 110, 125. And the Imperial bikes are, I think, 75 apiece, 150. So it's a pretty close game as far as points destroyed goes. B's getting odd in position just right. And move shoot out of Aden, shooting at the spotter.
Have returned. Sorry if you heard some rummaging.
You're good.
Bit of rain coming, so had to go shut up some windows.
If we had a sprinkle come through earlier. Sidon puts 2 shots into the spider. Spider saves 1, takes 1.
The blue bike lives still. That's always good to see.
Yeah, yeah. The spider didn't get to shoot at it. I fully expect a rotate shoot out of the spider next turn to try to blow up a bike.
What are the activation numbers looking like? You can see
9-9 at the
the
current time.
9-9. Okay.
Points destroyed based on rough math is about 125 to 150.
This move looks like it might be procking a mortar standby. Is there a mortar standby I see down the back? Oh, it is.
Yep. Proc the mortar, standby mortar, shoot the spider.
Yeah, I guess it's got an aim. I would have moved standby. Okay. How are our clocks looking for the players?
Clockwise,
Near identical.
49-47, yeah. And I've seen multiple instances of clocks not getting passed between both players, so I'm going to consider time remaining accurate.
It
Now,
doesn't look like he's going to have to forward go here, I think.
yeah. So what is Bob trying to do here? Is he really trying to line up to get a shot on the bike to potentially kill it? I mean, he only needs to get 1 wound through on it, and let's be real, it's white dice. Odds are, if he has to roll it, it fails.
Yep, and he's got a crit pool. He
Yep,
should be getting 2 crits.
should be. But we've seen how fickle the TTS dice are this evening.
Oh, let's see. He's lined it up.
1 red, boatload of white.
Oh, he likes it.
3, 4 crits. Ouch. Yeah, that bike had overstayed its welcome
Yes.
and finally met the palm tree of its desire.
That's all the bike's gone.
Yep, and Beez is officially behind, not only in axe, but also really behind in points destroyed.
Yeah, because there's a spider loss and a B1 unit loss.
Yeah, and even this spider, when it dies, isn't going to be 100
Yeah.
points.
Mortar fails to do anything to the spider. He really wants to kill this spider, doesn't he?
He does, and I think that one right there cost him.
Yeah.
I love the mortars. They're great, cheap activation. But when they let you down, boy, do they let you down. The only time I've been more let down, well, that's a story for a different evening.
Not Legion related.
Definitely not Legion related.
Here he comes. So Maul has got,
He's got
after
3
this turn, he's
actions.
got 3 more turns to do stuff. I reckon he can get the shores in the open. The purple shores.
Yeah, and that could very well wipe the squad, depending
Sniper
on.
squad. Or he can just get the commander mortar in the open,
Yeah.
which is
Uh,
an easier target. Ah, of course, we've got a standby shot. Oh,
crit 1, so there's something having roll a defense die.
well, he rolled a red surge.
So that would have been Maul. Maul has another wound on him now.
Yep. Really? Okay.
Going into the 3-man ISF squad. Okay. I guess he feels that squad has enough dice pool left to actually do something.
Yep. Oh, removes the model, puts a wound on another. And he's now in range to double move into it and pull something else into him.
Yep. So the blue mortar's commander mortar. ISF does not rally. Them running like the Dickens would probably be a pretty good idea here. And single move run isn't the Dickens.
No, because you can see under that box. Nope, he's going to look to get Maul. And that will put 3 suppression on Maul.
Yeah. Maul saves his way out of that one.
Yeah. 2 wounds there would have been interesting.
Yeah. Because Maul on 4 is a lot less scary than Maul on 6.
Well, I think we see some 1-pips come out here.
Yeah, we've done seen At Last from Maul. Where's command
So
cards?
he's only got 2 other options. Oh no, we saw a mechanized incursion as well. So
Yeah.
the
It's three pips for Bob from here on out.
Yep.
Because he didn't even put Airstrike in there. And we have Pulse Scan versus Duel of the Fates. So that was the last 1-pip that we had missed.
Turn 5.
Turn
And who on the roll off?
5. Beez has a roll.
Beez. I don't think Beez can score. Not Beez, sorry, I don't think Bobbette can score. Maybe the Spider can double move into the zone?
Maul?
Maul can score, but I think all these Magnas and stuff are just too far away. He's measuring them out now. Magnas are too far. Maybe the probes and the Pooh Brown B1s will be able to make it.
Because Beez has 3.
Yeah.
He has more units that can make it than Maul can kill in 2 turns.
Yeah.
And if Maul goes on a killing spree, Maul isn't scoring.
Correct. Maul has the ability to be really annoying and push stuff, so push stuff to get shot by other things and then mulch a unit. So if
Yeah.
he killed 2 units and pushed 2 other units into a position where they could be shot up.
The mortars are too far out to make it, so they would be good maul fodder. Move the mortars in the maul to tie maul up.
Maybe the mortars would have 4 moves and make it in. I was just looking at that. I reckon the mortars are potentially still scoring.
I don't think the blue one does. I think the green one might, but I don't think the blue one has range to get there. But there's a shot going into maul for 4.
4. Oof!
Oh! Ooh! Maul takes 3. So Maul now no longer goes on the offense, is now on defense. Habmo, we are on turn 5, good sir. And we just started the top of 5. Well, for those on the east coast of the United States, welcome to 12:34 in the morning.
And all you Aussies, welcome to 2:30 p.m. on Thursday.
Man, I done work. It's well, I done put 16 hours in today. All right, so Bob pulling Maul out here. Let's see what he does. Because it seems like it's a little early for Maul, but Maul
He does have
he does have triple actions. So
Yeah, and he does have Into the Fray. And he does have a safe unit to engage in melee. Well, yeah, because if he moves, Iden's going to shoot him, isn't she?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay, Maul's not in a good spot.
and no, Maul's not in a good spot because he's sitting on 5, and
Yeah.
there's no med bot to pull it off of him.
Well, how many actions does he get? Okay, so he does get his full complement of actions. He cannot remove that standby without being shot himself, which he just can't risk.
Yeah, I mean if he gets shot right here, it is very potentially game over for him.
He potentially has a move, and push the blue mortar around the corner. Is he in range 2 of Iden now? No, just out. Okay, but he can throw at Inferno. Oh, no, that's not Inferno. That's just a 2-man squad. So if he can roll out the full complement here, he can kill that squad.
Can Maul see both members of that squad?
I think that's what the mad pigging is about currently. No, he cannot. Oh,
Because
where
that's
is?
just
Yes,
kind of
yes, he can. He can. He can. He can see through the grates. He can clearly see the second model's base. He needs a full boat. He gets. Oh no, he doesn't have a surge token. He does not get the full boat. So that squad will live.
wow. Ooh. Beez got lucky with that one.
Well, Maul has been rolling 4 out of 4 all game, so
Yeah,
he
Maul's
was.
throw dice have been on point. All right, Beez has now lost yet another mini off of the that blue ISF squad.
Okay, so what's he doing with Maul? Is he running Maul away? No.
I think he's running
Yeah,
Maul away.
because he can't triple move, can you? That's specifically specified, so he can't run and then dive back in later. He can get Maul behind this box, just on the other side of the blue mortar. But then your problem is he might be getting shot. We got heaps of time. They got time to figure out their best move.
Oh, yeah. So Maul, throw, try to kill the unit, and then jump back behind that U-wing.
Ooh, but now he can't score. Now he can't do anything in turn 6. Is the problem. Maybe he can move, force, throw something in turn 6. Does he know he's up on points significantly?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Because there's a 1 health model unit, a 3 health model unit, 2 full shores, a full special. I mean, Beez can score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think the Sis at max are scoring 2? Maybe 3 with a triple running spider?
Yeah, I think Bob might have slow rolled it a little too much in the early game here.
Yeah, I think we may even see a GG soon. You can see the players talking about it. I mean, the Magna Guard just achieved nothing this game. They took about 4 rocket shots into bikes, which never hit.
No, the
And
Magnus.
that's a 100-point unit, which is, in this matchup, should be getting in there.
Yeah, it's a 100-point unit that was. So it looks like they talked about it for a moment, but they're going to play it out a little bit further. Do we see
Apologies.
what? Did we see any of the ranges measured off of the B1s and stuff over here behind this U-wing?
No, but
Okay.
I've been watching that.
Yeah, I think that Bob accidentally gives it up here.
This is definitely turn 5, isn't it? Yeah, they played 5. Oh no, it's turn 4. It's turn 5 now, not turn 6. Because he played Phantom Menace. Did he? We have an extra turn. We're on
yeah,
turn 5 right now.
we're on
Yeah,
5
yeah.
because
We yeah. No, we're on 4.
no.
We're on turn 4 because there's only 4 Imperial cards that have been played,
Yep. Okay, and then
and
Bob
the Maul
divulged.
card was divulged. That's what threw me there.
Yep. So we're only on turn 4. So Bob has a chance here. Double move mortar, get it away from Maul.
Yep. So yeah, everything can score on both sides of the table.
And Beez is down. Beez can lose this game because he didn't kill enough stuff of Bob's. If everything scores that's on the table right now, Bob wins by 1.
Oof. And the times. Oh, Beez has got heaps of time. They're both pretty close. 37 and 42 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep. Try and knock off that activation.
All it takes is a crit.
Oh, have
He got it.
2 hits. Yep, he takes it. That's a nice F unit off the board.
So Beez is down even further now.
And the easy activations he can knock off are the probes, which are hidden, and Maul, which is hidden. There's a
Yeah.
4-man B1 squad, which is pretty well hidden.
I don't think he can knock the spider off at this point. It would be interesting if he did.
One second, I've just got a phone call coming in.
Alrighty.
Speaking. Just a daily scam I'm getting at the moment about my Amazon subscription service about to be cancelled, and I just have to pay $92.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I still get the extended car warranties over here in the States. And the last time they called, I said, well, since you called me about this extended car warranty, what kind of car do I drive? Well, I was hoping to get a little more information from you. Cool. So you're willing to put an extended warranty on a 66 Nova? Needless to say, I got hung up on fairly quick. It's funny when you get them to hang up on you.
Yes, that's always a goal.
All right, so it looks like Beez is fixing to take a shore trooper shot into something.
Yeah, it looks like he's just touching red. I mean, they're heavy cover shots into 7 wound models units.
Yeah, basically it's shooting to shoot at this point, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all down to shoot though. And it looks like he thought better of it and is just going to take some move actions here.
It looks like he's just trying to touch Orange Squad at 3. Orange Squad have only got 3 models, I'm seeing. That's the repair bot, the vehicle repair bot, a B1 and a commander. Yeah, only 3 models in that unit. Here we go. The Dream triple crit from the Naked Shore Troopers.
Survey says we might see dice in a moment to get the true benefit of the survey says.
Rugar said he loves to receive phone calls on his works for the government. They ring him up on his work phone. Usually swear at him, just hang up. Press 1 to speak to someone about it. Just troll them and pretend you're also an automated machine.
Hey, you know, you do what you got to do.
All right, all of this for nothing.
Oof. Might need to pour one out.
Put a bit of contrast in your drink.
Man, oof. I should have probably took and poured a shot of Jack after that contrast spill, to at least to have an excuse for it.
I'm looking forward to all the American spirits when I come over there.
I promise you, we don't disappoint.
I live middle of nowhere, so there's really only 3 things people drink, and it's we got beer with a fish on it. So it's whitefish is full strength, blackfish is mid strength, and then sugarcane champagne, which is Bundaberg rum.
Okay.
And if you ask for craft beer or something, you just get looked at funny.
So around here, if it comes in a quart jar, it's probably flammable. Consume with caution. Uh, I do prefer my liquor to be able to breathe fire when I'm done with it.
Nice.
And it might have come out of somebody's backyard.
Fair enough.
All those things you see on TV about the Southeast and the moonshine, it's real.
What was I learning about in bed today? M13, some cartel in the south, the cocaine smugglers.
Yeah, it's
Very
a thing.
exciting.
I used to work in a not so nice part of town. You'd walk out the door after closing, locking the shop up, and you'd hear gunfire going off most evenings.
Oof, wow.
And I finally looked at the boss one day. I said, "Hey, look, you want this done, you can do it in the morning. I'm not doing it no more."
Fair enough. What's your line of work?
Currently, I answer telephones for the for healthcare in the United States.
Nice.
If you call and you have a problem and we didn't bill your insurance, I'm the guy you speak to.
Nice. All right, into the spider, I believe. Ooh, he rolls out. It looks good, but it's 3. 4, because he's going to spend the aim to convert one of the whites. Okay, all blank. Spider lives with 1. Okay.
The spider could double
Yeah,
move,
spider
blow
gets.
up.
Well, it gets suppressed. It gets the shield. That's vehicle suppression, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, that's vehicle suppression.
So now do you split fire and try and knock things down a few wounds with the hope that the spider comes in and finishes them off.
Probably. That blue don't look bad. Let's see what that yellow looks like on there. See if we can go 500 on spilling contrast instead of 1,000.
Don't cohere in the terrain. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Yep, he looks good. Alright, trying to wipe out this squad. We did see a shot with like 6 crits come off a E5S squad.
We did.
I'm sure he's hoping to see one of them again. Just staying outside of range 2 of Iden, hopefully. Yeah, looks like he knows what he's doing.
I got faith in Bob here.
Double crit. Won't kill the unit, but could leave him in a bad state.
Is Krabick hanging around somewhere with all these double crits?
I haven't seen from that guy in a while, old Krabick. How's he going?
He's still doing stuff. I seen him. If you want to catch him on the main Legion Discord, you do it early in the morning.
Fair enough.
Like 8 or 9 our times, probably midnight or so your time.
Fair enough. I saw the English guy was doing videos again too. Jay, I think his name is.
Yeah, tabletop.
Oh, did he? Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I was glad to see some stuff pop back up from him when I was scrolling through the YouTube feed the other day.
All right. 3 white dice. Mortar into a spider. Doesn't get it. Was an aim shot, so that mortar's not moving. He must know that mortar's got a double move to get to the point.
Yeah.
Why is he? Why? I was going to wonder why he was delaying on the spider. All right. How many actions is the spider going to get? Can the spider actually do that move? Because this is impossible. Yeah, okay. Looks like they've sorted that. Is he going to roll for his damage? Oh, he must have rolled. Okay, yeah, and he blanked it. So the spider got 1 move.
Yep.
Oh, yep. Ouch.
So the
And
spot.
Iden, yeah.
So that spider's been non-factor since turn 3.
Yep. Alright, Dell is aim shooting, I assume. Okay. Marksman to a crit. Yep. Spider goes boom.
Yep. And the spider finally disappears. So what's he about to do with
Oh, so it was just a
Gideon?
shot? I thought he aim shot. I feel like Gideon just did 3 actions with an aim shoot move. He's not that special.
No, he's not.
Because he didn't roll a
Hold
crit.
on,
So
retinue.
retinue? Ah, of course.
Retinue the aim.
Yep.
Shoot move.
Shoot move. Nice.
You know, we
Alright.
sit here and
Pro.
talk about it long enough, we figure it out.
Probes don't have incognito. 1, 2, 3 moves away.
So Bob is now officially down 3 activations to Beez's
He's
4.
down 4. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about the list that Beez is playing, because speeder bikes are either super fragile or the deadliest things on the battlefield.
I mean, this game they just yeeted in there. It's not really the best map for them.
We're going to see how close we can zoom in, make everybody motion sick here. Krugar, where you at with your Shadow Collective stuff? Know you've been working on it all evening. And have you been able to get any of your Shadow Collective stuff built?
Nope, it's all. We got school holidays next week, so it's all sitting there, ready to go. Oh wow! So the shores moved backwards. That's brave.
It really is, because that moved backwards and outside of scoring range potentially.
Yeah, I think it's a double move to score, is what he measured out. But if they get suppressed,
So that's 3 out of a squad of B1s.
effective shooting.
Did Bees double back just to potentially kill another squad? What's up, Sefoof? Or Sefsus? I'm going to mispronounce it anyway. We're in turn 5 of a... Or turn
Oh, he
4?
just gets range 2 here of a shore unit. So this Magna unit's going to commit to not scoring, but try and kill 2 activations.
I mean, it would be the only way that this unit gets its points back.
Yep. And they'll be in the open.
So it looks
And
like...
they retinued name.
Yep. Oh, that's a big dice pull. 4 crits and a hit. Oof. Beez
Oof.
loses 3, unit leader survives.
He does have a nice double move behind a rock to hide next turn.
Yeah.
Man, Orbital Strike would have looked really good for the Cis player about now.
Mm-hmm. Really would have. Well, we called orbital strike on the on turn 3 and did not get it. We got mechanized incursion instead. Which the clone and droid 1 pips clearly outshine the 1 pips of the Rebel and Empire.
Cautiously moving forward. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 B1 units that can score. A Maul, a Probe, a T-Series. So that's 7. So Magnas seem to have given up on scoring. And then
Well,
over on the Imperial side, they've got an ISF, 2 Shores, Inferno, 2 Mortars, and
it should be
the
it.
girl. Yeah, the Iden. So
Yeah,
7 on
1,
7, but I
2.
think the Cis player will be up on points.
Yeah, yes, big time. Because 225 plus the ISF. Let's see, 68 or 70, 100. They're about 101 points as kitted.
Yeah.
So 350.
And this would be turn 6, wouldn't it? No, sorry, turn 5.
We're going into turn 5.
Yeah. Oof, standing versus push. Okay, so standing, obviously, equal activations. He wants Maul to go late.
So Maul can last first into something on the next turn.
No, I don't think Maul can do that because Maul can't die because he'll swing the points back the other way.
Yeah, that
I think Maul goes last and hides, double moves.
it is going to be a close game on breakthrough at the moment. Beez doesn't have many wounds left on the battlefield. Bob's just got a lot of stuff that's far away from the scoring.
So Bob is going to go core or Del to Shore to Mortar. And then he can. Yep. Is he going to get the other Shores and the Mortar out? And just leave himself with Special Forces and Iden? I mean, Teal Special Forces are in a good spot to aim shoot. You know, they could
So
probably move. I think Teal can move and shoot Red Squad in the open, which is only 4B1 models,
could wipe
and
him.
then just hope the Magnas don't kill him in melee. Which, you know, 2 turns of Magna melee is 16 black dice, but you're also a red save unit with a surge. And the Magnas probably
So
want to kill the easy Shore Trooper. Yeah, it's going to be a very tradey turn.
yeah. Well, I hope breakfast is good for you over there. Was almost late. Well, was late getting this started due to getting caught in the drive-through line on the way home from work.
Well, I did my test. It's not COVID. I'm just crook as a dog.
Well, that's good to hear. That is good to hear. I had my round of the vid in January. Got
Okay,
me.
so he's going to go Teal.
I mean,
Potentially big shot
do you take
here.
Till
Ooh.
and shoot him into the Magna?
No, I think you have to go. You're not going to kill the Magna, so you go red squad. So I think they can shoot here in heavy cover, or they could move, shoot in the open. Yeah, I think he's going red squad. It's a lot easier to kill 4B1s than it is 4 Magnas.
Yeah, because it's B1s in a.
Didn't want to play Roger, Roger, Roger? I wonder if that's the card he had. Alright, what's he roll out? Oh, he rolls out with 5, so this should be the B1's gone. They must be agreeing light cover. I think that's pretty open. Yep. Oh, they survive with 1 model. Filthy.
Oh. So Auden's going to have to spend her. Well, Auden doesn't recover here. I'm surprised I didn't the get it no more than I did, considering the jobs I worked during that time frame. I worked at a pizza restaurant and I was delivery, so I was literally going to all these people's houses and bringing stuff home.
And they all had COVID, and that's why they got pizza deliveries.
Hey, the amount of people who would leave a 20 on the porch and tell you have a nice day.
Alright, so Magnus are just going to blow this shore up.
Can't say that I blame them. If his shore saves out of it, we need to call him Leroy.
Well, they kill the shore and then hope to stay alive with enough models to charge into the Gideon next turn. Okay, gets 6. Leroy is very dead. Man, you should have
Yeah.
been shooting at that. You should have shot at the full ISF squad and you would have almost had them.
Yeah. It would have had them at that point.
Oh no, they do have a surge.
Okay, so it'd been unit leader left.
Yeah.
So we're coming up to where I'm going to have about 4 months to build my R2 Bar 2 for the next big Legion gaming event. Would be nice if I could get it done in time for Adepticon.
Nice.
Because, a remote controlled R2 unit who delivers bear. Beez's luck with these dice, on the other hand, leave a
Nah,
lot to be
nothing.
desired.
Heavy cover. You giving heavy cover there?
Yeah, because that
Yeah.
barricade.
No, I think he sees over the barricade, which is why he rolled the dice. Yeah, he's rolled the dice. He's gone.
Yep.
Oh, no, they're not removing the model. He rolled 2 white dice.
And
I
there's
think
a.
that's it for shots because the mortars have both got a double move.
Yeah.
Iden, sorry.
Yep. But what does Auden shoot at here? Maul when he pokes his head out?
Nah, because standing orders means Maul's going to go last.
Yep.
And killing the Shore Trooper means he's going to have 2 unanswered activations at the end. So I dare say that'll be for the Sif probes and Maul to make a late dash. Sif says, "Oh, bonne chance, mon ami." I'm assuming that's a compliment.
I hope so.
I know a few French words which are bad. You been watching The Boys?
I have not. Let's be real. I work 60 hours a week plus. I run a 3D print farm and 10-year-old who gets 8 to 10 games a weekend of Legion on TTS plus 2 to 3 a weekend on the table with me.
Wow.
Uh, I figure by the time he's 12, I'm going to be taking him to big events, and I'm just going as moral support. I'm going to go to finish 2 and 3 on a 5 rounder. Go ahead, son. You make top 8. That'll
Dad'll buy you something nice.
Dad's going to collect your prizes and put them in the father son Legion fund. Finally got to pick up a set of the Alt Art Veers command cards.
We've been just ripped off in Australia with all of those alternates. I do like the crystal attack dice. Like the Endless was giving them away like candy on one of his Yavin based streams. I think someone just gave
Yeah,
him a bag of about 500.
that well, yeah. If you're in the know in that category, never mind. I've traded my way into my crystal dice. So I
Fair
traded.
enough. What did you give up? How bad was it?
I gave up a set of the Alt Art Leia command cards
Oh yeah,
for 4 red and 4 clear attack dice.
nice. I got one of the Stabcast guys hooked us up with the Aussie who went to Cherokee Open, so I got the 4 standing orders alt arts. So it's like
Nice.
Maul in a kayak, and
I've
I
got
think
them
it's
all.
Lando having a coffee.
Yeah,
They're pretty awesome.
yeah. That particular batch of alt arts is amazing. I sleeved up I sleeved up all 4 of them and replaced my faction specific standing orders because I'd managed to acquire 2 of the original alt art standing orders.
The Arabesh ones.
They never done standing orders in Arabish.
Ah,
Um,
that's right. It was assault, push, and ambush.
yeah, and I wound up with over the years I wound up with like 4 sets of those, but I've given all but one away, one or
Yeah.
two. And I did pick up the Luke and OG Luke and Vader command cards.
I think this is how many actions or activations he's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the cis player has 1, 2, 3,
7. No,
4, 5, 6. And the cis player is ahead on points and will probably kill something with the Magna next turn.
nah. Cis players is ahead on activations at 7-6 right now.
But the Magnas are no chance of scoring.
Right.
One, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Six
I can't count at
six.
the moment.
Yeah. Beez is.
I mean, Iden. You can't delay Iden. This is a problem.
Mm-mm.
Does Iden get a shot where she moves ever so slightly forward to take a range 3 shot, but still within a double move of getting back to score?
It's a
I
good
don't know if
question.
that spot exists. And
Uh,
what do you shoot at? She wants to shoot at the units that aren't presented yet. So she wants to shoot at the 3-man B1, the 2-man
the
probe squad,
the 2-wing maul.
and yeah, one wound maul. I don't think Bobbette's kind of player is. He knows that, and he's not going to give it to him.
Yep, that is 1-wing maul. No, Bob definitely isn't going to give it to him. What do I think about the balance of Invader League at this step of the tournament? Uh, you look at the players that are here. I mean, in the top 8, you have. I mean, Bob is a perennial single eliminations player at this point. Beez has had a rough past couple of seasons, but this is his first season back in the top 8. Um, I haven't kept up with a lot of it. I'm pretty sure Zodiac's still in it with droids. Overall, this is I think it's pretty evenly matched. I think a lot of it has to do with players and TTS dice than anything else at this point. And remember, folks, it's not your dice; it's how you roll them. My kid used a dice tray and kept complaining about his dice. Took the dice, set the dice tray off to the side, and quit having problems with his dice.
Well, I think we're near the conclusion.
That we are.
The pip he's got left is probably the droid player's got a Roger, 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 I'd imagine.
Yep. And
And he's just
then
going to give the dodges to the things he needs to. He'll
and
be able to get full order control, go with the Magnas, and what would we have? The Imperial player's just got an ambush left. Or what's that Imperial one that gives out lots of suppression?
it's definitely not a. I don't think it's the generic one pip that.
Yeah, okay.
If it's a generic one pip, I think it's a ambush.
So this mortar does have to double move to score. Aim shoot the T series.
Pivot
And
shoot
then
the special forces. The these
the
guys?
Magnets.
No, the probes.
No, I think. Or you can potentially panic the T series off.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the probes is valid. Pivot, shoot the probes.
Yeah, actually, pivot shoot the T series is another good option.
Well, it would be an aim shot on the T series.
Yeah.
How are they looking on the clock?
Uh,
31, 16 minutes
I
for
don't.
Bobbette. Yeah, I don't think that's going to play a part.
Doing a little bit of measuring there.
Yeah. All right, so this mortar will not score.
Nope.
He's going to try and kill the T series, and then he's going to try and kill the probes. He gets a crit, but he puts 2 suppression on it.
Yep. Putting the T series at 4. T series has not gone this turn.
Correct.
And
Unless, what's
that's
this token at the back? Rebel Separatist Special Forces. Yep, so he is yet to go.
so bringing Maul out. Nah.
I think mathematically he's the most survivable.
Yeah. Because if he brings out the B1s that are hiding back here.
Yeah. Well, he's committed to Maul now, and Iden hasn't gone yet. which is interesting. I mean, a world exists where a mortar pivot shoots and blows up the two probes. Iden moves forward and kills Maul, and then next turn kills the T series. That world exists.
Yeah, especially in a T series panicking off the board because of force suppression's a world that could exist as well.
Yep. All right, so we'll see what Iden does.
So Iden's got the range 3 config out right now.
Yep. There's potentially a Magna engagement with the purple squad, with the purple Gideon, where he may be able to body block the mortar getting into score. I think it would be very hard, but there may potentially be a move like that exists.
Are they talking? I wonder what they're talking out here. Just a bunch of hand movements.
The maths. Yeah, because all those droids are going to have to double move because they're going over a difficult terrain piece, so they're not going to get shots. Anyone on the clock? Blue is 27 minutes.
Yep. Think they're potentially measuring stuff out at the moment.
I mean, I want to see if this T-Series panics. Apologies for the coughs.
It's okay.
Oh, because Iden can get an open No, it's only a 3-man squad. She can't get an open shot on it.
Taking a look at what Iden can see.
Yep. She could move and shoot the T-Series. I mean, maybe you want to kill the T-Series next turn, early, and then mortar shot B1 units and hope they panic off the board.
Well, T-Series sitting at 2.
Yeah. There is
Iden,
0 chance of a maul shot. Yeah, I think there's a 0 chance of a maul shot.
so Iden's going to take a shot at a full squad of B1s.
Yep.
Well, I think she can double move next turn to get there. And I didn't.
No, I think she needs to remove activations. We'll see. Turn 6. Oh, well. T-Series. Let's see if the T-Series panics off.
Yep.
I might have to bail and leave you for the end of this game. I've got there's a conference on at the moment about my industrial action today.
Not a problem,
Curious
man.
to watch that. No worries. Thank you very much for having me, and thank you to
Anytime.
everyone who tuned in. All good.
Appreciate you
Oh,
hanging out with us.
I'll catch the last turn a bit later on.
All right, man.
Set.
And just like that, we had a little bit of help this evening. Couple of saves at a. Ouch! That T Series is not going to panic off the board here. And I think with that Bob, unless there's some shenanigans at the end of the turn on Beez's behalf, I think Bob pulls this one out. Yeah, I feel the same way on that one, Krugar. Man, have a good one. How much Shadow Collective did you get built this evening? Right, I feel you on that one. 6 a.m. is going to be here awful quick in the morning. Have a good one, Krugar. I've got one of the flying dudes that has pistols in his hands and pistols in his holsters. Somebody might have not have paid attention when he was gluing torsos to. Bob double moves everything and can get 6. Is up on points destroyed. To turn 6 we go. Bob's probably going to play standing orders again. And we see Beez's last 1 pip, which I believe is going to be assault. Or ambush. Bob with full order control. And then we've seen Assault. Looking to see if the blue mortar can make it here. Uh, Maybe, but I don't think he has anything with a decent shot on the T series. Because if Iden takes a shot, she doesn't score, and Beez loses. I think with this mortar not making it, it's going to be a Beez lose. Because Bob has 6 units, it gets there. Mortar needs to pivot shoot and kill the probes at this point. And then Iden needs to clean up another couple of mini unit. And I don't think there's a unit small enough for Iden to clean up at this point. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 minis left in that squad. Iden deals 2 wounds probably with her dice pull through cover. And B is going to move the shores, take a shot at the Magna Guard. And that was an insult of a throw of dice from the shores. And Bob getting the first move out of the T series to keep it alive. And I think with that, blue going for Iden here. If she can see the probe droids, she needs to kill them. Going after Maul to swing the points back in his favor, that's another good choice. And this is off the mortar. Aim shoot off the mortar. I don't know. I probably would have took the shot in the mall there if it was available. 1 crit, spin the aim. 2 crits, 3 crits. The dream is alive. And that is probe droids off the board. Yes, the T series is in. It's in like Flynn. Nah, oh, jump, never mind. And Maul is there. And I believe with Maul that becomes game. That mortar could probably pivot and shoot into the yellow B1 squad. Maul has been mostly ineffective this game. And Gideon's going to run, throw some dice at the Magna Guards here. For 1. Alright, so as it stands, Beez is up 3-2. As the board state stands. And Bob is looking to make that 3-3. And does. And with that being said, it puts Beez back on the clock. And let's take a look at the clocks here. 20 for Beez, 8 for Bob. Alright, ISF shooting at the Magna Guard here. You know, if he stacks enough suppression on him. One hit. There's a crit. Couple of hits. Should have a name token. And the Magnas save 4, take a couple. Save 4, take 2. So the Magnus are going to move standby, getting a better shot to potentially pluck Gideon off. So if this mortar takes any action other than a shoot first at these guys, Beez looking where he's going to place the mortar at here, or he can go with it. He can get it in a better position, but I think when he gets it in a better position, he's got to depend on something to trigger a standby, which is a good possibility. So it looks like we got a reposition move out of he's going to double move the mortar to get just barely in base contact and pull the unit leader out of the deployment zone for Bob. And that unit's already activated. Forcing Bob to get another unit there. Giving Bob back a tie game at 3-3. And it's currently game in Bob's favor. 3-3, Bob wins on kill points. Iden's token comes from the bag probably, or comes from the stack probably a little early. And where the Magna Guard's at, we're going to have a potential for standby trigger here. And they shoot. 1 crit, 2 hits in the open. And Beez saves 2, takes 1. And Beez gets the second move with Iden to get into the end zone. 4-3 in favor of Beez. Now this mortar has already gone and does not get to score, so Beez has scored with everything that he can score with. And as it currently stands, it'll be a 4-4 tie with victory points going to Bob. Because Bob has one more unit that can score on a, well, potentially score on a double move. 2 red, 2 white, and a black getting flung at somebody. For one crit, 2 hits. Iden taking her shot. They're talking it out. If Iden moves out and shoots at Maul, and the good game has been had. Let's see if we can catch them for a post game here. Give me one moment.
The counter fire you had. Hey, Captain, how's it going?
Doing pretty good. How's it going, guys?
Good.
That looked like it was a close game all the way to the end.
It was. And even at the end, when I should have had it, I made a colossal mistake and almost gave it back. It was tight right to the very last activation. It was very
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, hold on. Did I kill an E5S squad? I know it's a med squad. What were the 2 battle droid squads I killed?
You killed the med squad and an E5S.
Yeah, the points.
360 to 294, or 361 or something. That's 294.
That's what I got too.
We was
Hey, man.
What'd you say, Captain?
So, Bob, your Maul play when you put him up here in this palm tree patch.
Yep.
Was you expecting to take the wounds that you took on him there in return fire?
No, I was expecting to take less, and then my plan with him was to go there, not take any wounds, and then move, push, standby, and then have Maul lodged in his troops with no way to deal with him.
And
that was my plan.
Gotcha. That was just something I was like, wait a minute. I'm kind of shocked I didn't see Maul hit up top and then run across.
No, so he was going there, and then the reason I didn't go over there after is because he could have shot me and killed me, so I had to hide Maul because Maul was an easy point to get in. But yeah, my plan was to take no wounds there and then to engage him.
Gotcha. And then taking a bunch of wounds, force Maul to run.
Yep. But luckily this was close enough to the end zone.
We lost track of the rounds during round 4, and we thought it was round 5. And
oh my gosh, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, we got aggressive early. So
I definitely, I was, I will say this, Bob. I moved towards the end zone probably too quickly with how far away MO is. I should have camped in this middle section a little bit more, brought these teal ISF here instead of just running the end zone and kind of taking not particularly great pot shots.
Those teal guys really were not as effective as they needed to be. And then that saber throw I got to kill the heavy there neutered those guys.
Yeah. Beez, do you think leaving the bikes alive early or not getting as aggressive with the bikes early in the game keeps them alive later?
Yeah, that's the idea. Also, the other thing I fucked up, and there's actually, it was kind of a 50-50 ball. If I could have pulled, I think it was turn 3, when I had that one bike way over here on 2 wounds.
Yeah.
If I pulled ISF, I can single move, repair it back to full health, and then still take a shot and still be in a pretty decent spot with Inferno. But it's like a 50-50 if I pull it or I pull Iden. Yeah, I mean, I know my bike variance was a little bit low on turn 1, but that one bike that lived through everything made up for it in the
Yeah,
end.
it did.
But yeah, no, I mean, losing half of 2 different bike squads on turn 1 was a little rough. Kind of neutered their offense there a bit. Realistically, I probably could have gotten away with deploying the bikes more back here and just doing tactical strike turn 1 because I had decent positioning for tactical strike on turn 1, and then kind of doing assault.
These guys didn't have a great. These guys and those guys. That guy could have hit him, and the guys at the top could have. They didn't have a shot. I kind of made sure that they had a pretty shit shot. They would have had to take out like one.
Yeah, like they would have shot the med guys that were over here. Like that's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Those guys I had to deploy up there because I wanted to deny you just infiltrating Maul right up there. And I mean, I guess I could have put some shores, but then you can still kind of get Maul up there if you want to.
The mall up there just is a dead mall. I'm too far away from my army, and you can just put your guys like there or anywhere and kill me.
That's fair.
Because from your side, you don't have the side blocking it, so you would just be able to blow them to pieces.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I also wanted to kind of just take away as much of the middle as I could, but from a good firing position. But yeah.
Well,
I think you focused too hard on moving there and not enough on that. I think that these guys, the ISF you put up there, were a liability because I was able to focus one of them without being too scared of the other ones.
Yep.
And so I was able to suppress it that first turn, so that he couldn't do very much, and then the second turn, or then I was able to saber throw him that early in the second turn.
Hopefully, we gave a good game.
y'all did. We had a lot of fun calling it on our end. But
I felt like if I would have been able to steal it at the end, it would have been not shiesty. It would have just been like, yeah.
I don't think I would have slept for about a week. I'd just been, I would have been so mad at myself for this. This was so dumb, that putting that guy there. There was no reason. I didn't have enough bodies to even worry. I just was trying to not have to think about it later, and almost destroyed myself.
yeah, that was something that when I seen it at the very end, I was like, oh.
Yeah, it was so bad.
I have very tiny hope that at the end of turn 5, the T-Series would just panic off the board. If that would have happened, I would have been a very happy camper. I mean, statistically, he doesn't, but, you know, dice can be fickle.
Yes.
Yep, they can.
Well, guys, we're nearing 2 o'clock on the East Coast. It's been fun. I don't have any questions from chat at the current point in time. Appreciate y'all letting me stream it.
Hey, thank you for streaming. Bob, you gotta take the Cats to the finals and beyond, man.
Well, I'll do my best. I'll have to see who's going to be in the finals, because that might, the map and the lists can be a big factor. I didn't do it last year, but maybe I'll take it all the way this year, or this season.
You got to.
Well, this has been a Cats and Hats reunion. I want to thank everybody for watching. Have a good evening.
Ciao.
Have a good night.
Oh, actually, the next map is an amazing mall map. Sorgan is incredible for mall.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good one for you.
Now Hutta, not amazing, but
so I think